Alright, in this video we're going to apply some algebra to the formula for the area of a trapezoid and also review some calculator skills. So in this problem you see that we have a trapezoid with several dimensions labeled. We also have the area is 57.6 square centimeters, and we're asked to find the unknown side. So we want to find this bottom base. Now first, the area of a trapezoid is given by the formula area equals 1/2 times the height times the sum of the two bases. You interpret this formula by looking at the sum of the two bases and then this half. So you're adding the two bases and you divide by 2. Well, that's how you find an average. So the formula for the area of a trapezoid is really you average the two bases and then multiply by the height. And that's the way I'm going to discuss the formula for the area. So all we have to do in this problem is plug in everything that we know. We know the area, we know the height, which is 9, we know one out of the two bases, so then this is just an algebra problem. Now, one thing to be cautious of here, if you'll notice, the area is in square centimeters, whereas the dimensions that we're interested in, the height is in centimeters and the bases are given in millimeters. So we need to convert so that everything is the same unit. Now, it's simplest to convert the one-dimensional units, these lengths, to be the same as the area. So we need to convert this base, 34 millimeters, to centimeters. So over on the other side of the screen, I've already written the old mnemonic for the metric system. We're interested in the lowercase c and the lowercase m. So we either have to multiply or divide by 10. Since millimeters are smaller than centimeters, that is, centimeters are larger than millimeters, we need to divide by 10. So 34 millimeters is 3.4 centimeters. Now, as I mentioned before, the question itself is actually pretty simple. Let's just plug in all of the numbers that we know. We know that the area is 57.6. We know that the height is 9. We know one of the bases is 3.4, and we don't know the other base. I'm just going to call it x. We could leave it as b1 or b2. Doesn't matter what name you give that unknown. Now we could solve this by hand, however, because it has decimals, and I also wanted to review some calculator skills, let's remind ourselves how to solve an equation in the calculator. So, I have the calculator here. If you have your Inspire, in order to solve an equation, once you're on a calculate screen, press Menu, then go to Algebra, and then Solve. And all we have to do is type our equation exactly as it's written. So 57.6 equals, it's a good habit to always use a fraction template when dealing with fractions. Sometimes it doesn't matter, sometimes it does. Just always use the fraction template. So the area equals 1/2 times the height times 3.4 plus x. So that's the equation that we wrote. The only trick with the calculator is after you write the equation, you also have to type comma, name your variable. Since we called our variable x, I write comma x. Press enter, and we get x is 9.4. So back to our problem, that means that the other base should be 9.4 centimeters. Please always write your units. I forget sometimes, but it's a good idea. Anyway, I hope this video helped. See you next time.